Hello and welcome, Sagittarius. This is going to be your November messages for your zodiac. And I'm not going to do an extended zodiac for November. I'll do extended videos for other readings this month. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see, how can Sagittarius have the best November? Okay, how can Sagittarius have the best November? Let's see some energies that maybe you're in or might be coming into your November. Keep in mind to receive only what resonates, release anything that doesn't resonate with you, as these are collective messages. You also create your timeline, right? So be that powerful creator. But let's see what wants to come through. Will be resonating and helpful for Sagittarius viewers about having their best November. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm going to take, okay, those three. There's way too many that came out there. Okay, 4. Fine. All right, these aren't supposed to be too long videos, right? But I'm getting pushed a little bit by spirit here because I feel like these messages are important. Okay, so you have the rooster, the peacock, the carrot, and the ladder. The rooster is about an arrogant or boastful person. The peacock is beware of great pride. The carrot is opportunity or windfall, and the ladder is climbing towards success. So the way of navigating is carefully. The way of navigating is kind of with that strength energy of kind of sitting back and observing, not engaging with energies that are arrogant or boastful, and being aware of if those energies are mirroring that part of you back to yourself, kind of to remind you of creating, you know, some balance there. But then you have this beautiful carrot, opportunity, coming in, and then you have climbing towards success with a ladder. So let's see, kind of just like Aries, and I feel just overall with this November energy, is that it's about expansion. It's about expansion. It's also about, you know, releasing some old energies or what wasn't working and embracing what is, and preparing for new beginnings, because we are expanding. I feel like our souls are asking that of us at this time. And so we are learning and growing, and there's the sense of rising up to that higher timeline and raising our frequency. So for Sagittarius, clarify this rooster energy. Somebody, okay, so we have 6 of Cups and Ace of Wands. This could be somebody that you're dating. For some of you, doesn't have to be. It could be a friend, somebody from your past. Somebody could return from your past who's, you know, very much in their ego, okay? Maybe they have an exciting new opportunity or something like that. But there's this sense of this person being out of alignment with their, I'm hearing their true calling, or like their reasoning for, you know, the aligned action that they're taking. It's like they're aligned with the ego. They're aligned with kind of self-serving purposes, or kind of things being all about themselves. With the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, there's kind of this sense of, because you do see with this Ace of Wands, there's that down there, there's that that kingdom, and up here there's that hill, and it's kind of like, you know, claiming that. And I'm getting a few messages here of like claiming your success, or maybe even just allowing that person to be boastful, allowing them just the space to do that. I feel with the 6 of Cups, this is probably somebody who is like a young soul, not meaning they're young in age, but their soul is actually young. So, you know, sure, it's a great success for them, and that's wonderful, right? But there's kind of the sense of just kind of staying away from that energy is what I'm getting with the Sagittarius energy. Again, this could be a friend, you know, from the past who comes up with this. Somebody might all of a sudden be like talking about, I don't know, with like pyramid schemes and things like that. You know, be careful of anyone trying to rope you into that. That was something else that I was kind of receiving there. But yeah, it's like, just let that person have their moment, and just, you know, even though you may know more to the story and whatnot, just kind of allow them to have their moment, because this is, you know, there was probably somewhat of a process or journey for this person to get to this place, and it's part of their transformation. But again, you might not just agree with like the way that they're going about it, is what I'm hearing. So you're kind of taking space from that person. This could be somebody at work with the 8 of Pentacles energy here. Okay, somebody that you work with. It could be just somebody who's very boastful at work and you don't jive with that person. Just steer clear of them. Okay, just steer clear of them. Or, you know, it's like how they say don't argue with it's mean, but not really. Don't argue with an idiot. Like, don't argue with somebody who's like not interested in listening and actually, it's just, there's no point, right? Because people see things from their perspective, and it's just like, just don't engage with that energy, you know. Keep your peace, protect your peace, focus on what is important to you here, okay? That's the sort of energy that's coming through there. There also might be, this is odd, I don't know why I'm getting this, but, you know, some sort of event, you know, maybe for like the holiday season, and I'm getting like a very strong, like, competitive mom. So I don't know if it's like a group of moms, and this mom like has to be the best and has to win and is just like very competitive. Just let that person do their thing. Like, just stay clear, you know. You know, you can obviously like celebrate their wins if you will, but it's like you don't have to engage so much, or because it says, you know, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. It's just not worth it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it could be just somebody who is, you know, very arrogant, and, you know, you might want to share certain insights and things, but they're not going to listen. So just stay the course. Okay, stay true to yourself. Let's clarify this peacock energy for Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Tower and the Two of Cups. Interesting. And the High Priestess, a surprise relationship. Okay, a surprise relationship. Also, I'm getting like, there's this sense of maybe it's people around you you're experiencing with people that are like way more aligned with their ego than their soul. But like, let's say like this person, it's like the person that's very, you know, boastful about their relationship, or boastful about, you know, yeah, I'm getting like it's their connection or their relationship, and then all of a sudden, you know, you observe like that relationship isn't as good as this person is boasting about, right? Or one partner thinks it's great and the other one doesn't. But just listen to your instincts and your intuition with the High Priestess, because there's more going on there than meets the eye. A lot of karmic energy kind of coming through here for you, Sagittarius. And I'm getting more so this has to do with like the energies that are around you or you're dealing with. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay. Just trust your instincts and your intuition, and stay the course, true to yourself, and don't get involved in these ego battles I'm hearing with these individuals. You know, just make an agreement. Okay, great. You know, and just do your thing here. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify the carrot, the opportunity or windfall here. The Moon. Okay, so something that is hidden, much like a carrot, right? When it's growing, you can see the top, but you can't see what's in the dirt, how much, you know, is actually going to be showing up for you here. So interesting. Something that was highly competitive with the Five of Wands. Maybe there are a lot of obstacles you had to overcome for this. And the Four of Wands, oh my gosh, and the King of Cups. So this could have to do with a relationship that you are protecting, something that you're building or creating, a business, a new beginning. But you are going to be celebrating here, okay, is what I'm sensing here for you, Sagittarius, is like you've been listening again. You have very much that like sacred feminine energy flowing through you, whether you're watching as a man or a woman. And very much in tune with the energies. And so I think that you were planting these seeds, right? You were focusing on your own harvest, and you were focusing on growing what was important to you. And maybe people were laughing at you. Maybe people were, you know, thinking that idea or that project or whatever it was that was important to you wasn't that great. Well, guess what? Guess what? Yeah. I think that because you were genuine and you remained true, and for some of you, you moved in silence, like you didn't talk about this, because again, these boastful people, you're seeing kind of what's happening with people that are being boastful about, and not even celebrating their success in a way to like amplify it, but like really, it's kind of like a negative energy, right? Very immature energy. Like I'm hearing Nana and a boo-boo. Like, I don't know who's competing with you, Sagittarius, but like spirits literally like don't take them seriously. Okay. But with this energy here, you know, you have the moon, you have the high priestess, and I feel like you stood up for what you believed in and what you were growing and what was important to you. And now it's coming to you. Now it's flowing to you. I think that, you know, again, this has been about just kind of ignoring the drama and staying the course with what's important to you and learning, okay, you know, the discernment of both of those, right? And with that King of Cups and that Four of Wands, you know, that could be somebody who wants a relationship, right? To take a relationship to another level. This is a success within a business, establishing something here with the Four of Wands. It's also celebration. It's something that your guides celebrate with you. Okay. It's a major deal. Like, this is a doorway to, I'm hearing a higher timeline with the 1111 portal. Okay. And you could be a masculine again or feminine energy watching this, but it's like the next step, the next level is coming in here. So just like you're getting those messages to just ignore those that are in that lower frequency energy. Don't become distracted or pulled into their drama. Okay. Right. So let's clarify. Hi, sweetie. Yes. Pull it on. Let's clarify the ladder energy. Oh my gosh. Climbing towards success, Knight of Swords, quickly, swiftly, spontaneously almost, moving towards success. Okay? Sorry, I have a dog here. But what's coming through there with that message is like, it's your spoken word. It's something that I feel like something that you have created, or maybe for some of you, it's like you've been speaking your reality into existence, and it's like finally here, it's finally happening. Or maybe like your success has to do with your voice, whether it's singing, whether it's acting, a podcast, you know, or your voice in which like you write with, you know. So that's wonderful to see that you are climbing to that higher timeline with the Knight of Swords. And I feel like you might have doubted it because there are clouds, and there was definitely some kind of, I almost want to feel like unstable energy, not in the respect of like really unstable, but just kind of like confusing and kind of just wonky energy, and you weren't sure if things were going to be taking off the way that you desired them to. But with the Knight of Swords like that and the climbing towards success, yeah, we have King of Swords. We have two kings now, okay? Two King of Swords, or two kings. So with the King of Swords energy here, you know, again, this could be about your intention, your communication, the focus of your thoughts. You know, your thoughts do create things. That's now scientifically proven. What you know, where your attention goes, energy flows, and that starts to create. So some of you, it's like you're learning how to master that focus of your energy, your time, and your vibration, to be able to accelerate and have greater success in your life. You're seeing yourself as more successful. The King of Swords is the king that has been through, you know, quite a bit, has the experience, has worked out things that didn't, you know, understood what didn't work, and is now discovering more of what does. Could also be an air sign energy. Okay, some of you have a boss, or this news about this success for you is coming from a King of Swords energy. One more message here. Yeah, Three of Wishes. Interesting. Three of Wands. One of these days, Spirit's going to be like, no, just channel. No more cards, just channel. Yeah, the three of Wishes. I feel like some wishes are being granted here. And with the Three of Wands, like, it's something that you have been expecting. So it could be a letter, it could be a mail, you know, it could be an email, it could be a text, it could be a phone call. It's something that you're expecting, and it leads to your Ten of Cups. Some of you, this is news about a property, news about a relocation, a house, something that's really important, something that makes your heart extremely happy. Okay? Beautiful. Yeah, and I feel like for some of you, this is a blessing with the Six of Pentacles. Either of like, again, the way that you've navigated, so like your energy, your intention coming back to you, you know, with that like kind of nice balanced karma here, Or it could also be your ancestors are, bringing in this blessing for you, or helping this move along in a direction, that brings you a great deal of happiness. Okay. So it could be in your career, could be in love, could just be in like what you've been growing and building towards here. But very, very wonderful, exciting energy. Let's go ahead and get a creator message. How can Sagittarius have the best November? Accept and receive and cozy up with risk. Okay, so with the accept and receive, it's like accept people for who they are, right? Accept this person's boastful and you can't stand them, maybe this coworker, and you're just like, okay, that's just who they are. Try not to make them into something that they're not. Don't try to change them or give them guidance or advice. Like, it's very clear to stay clear from that person. They wouldn't be receptive to it anyway, right? So there's the accept that and receive. Okay, and then you get to receive kind of like the reward of that, of being still focused on what's important to you, not giving away your energy to something that's draining. And there are these blessings and gifts coming in, right? There's this success coming in. There's opportunities or windfalls. You're seeing the manifestations of what you've been focusing on building and creating. So accept and receive it. I'm hearing accept it, receive it, believe it. Like, you absolutely are worthy of this blessing. Okay. And then with the cozy up with risk, this is like a very comfortable moving outside of your comfort zone. Okay. So it's like, think about how you feel when you're by like the campfire, how it makes your body feel relaxed, and how you feel, maybe a little nostalgic, you just feel warm and fuzzy inside. It's just a great feeling. Maybe you feel magical, okay, if you tap in with that energy. But that's kind of the sense of what I'm getting, is that's your vibration, and you have a lot of love surrounding you, and you're like, okay, you're looking at, it's not so much with risk, but it's the next step, like the next step you're taking. Because I feel like with this ladder climbing towards success, it is elevating you, whether it is elevating you in your career and has to do with a promotion or a raise, whether it's a relocation, whether it's just basically an upgrade, but it's something that, you have been working towards here. So I feel like getting comfortable, I think you're comfortable in the discomfort here, Sagittarius, but becoming comfortable in yourself and your confidence, and being in aligned with your cozy, okay, being in alignment with your cozy, okay, with feeling good, with feeling the warm and fuzzy inside, right, feeling that love. And then once you make that alignment, then looking at, the next step that you want to take, so that you don't get too overwhelmed, right? Because it looks like there are some changes that are happening here. And this wish fulfillment coming in is the 10 of Cups. I mean, it's significant wish fulfillment. So beautiful. All right. So for those of you that are in a relationship, okay, we're going to get some of, what is this? This is the Rebel deck. So I have to temper the messages. I have to be the angel that tempers the 2 cups. I have to temper the language of these. But they're quite direct and forward. But let's get some guidance here for Sagittarius to have the best November when it comes to their love and relationships. Bear. Okay, it says trust, share your dreams, wishes, and passions. So again, with that like King of Swords energy, it could be like someone overhears about this idea that you have to build a business, or, something that you could have, something that would really help you with accelerating what you're building, or something like that. And that's why it says, share your dreams. It says share your crazy dreams, your wishes, and your passions. So obviously very expansive. And it says bare your soul. So be authentic and true to yourself. And I do feel like someone's either going to overhear this, or you're going to, express what it is that you require, and then someone's going to be able to deliver that, receive that, or you're going to make a connection that's going to help you with that. But it's about kind of the next step. Okay, and very authentically, like you being really authentic, not trying to like impress people. Like if you're at some sort of, event where you're meeting new people, it's like being 100% who you are, not trying to impress them or wear a mask, right? Because it says bare your soul. But with relationships too, this is about, your relationship, and talking about sharing your dreams, sharing your wishes, sharing your passions, you know, with your partner here, right? That's another level of emotional intimacy, is sharing those things, like even if it feels so far out of reach, right? But starting to generate that energy, starting to move that energy and build it. Okay, and then when you have other people that are also building that energy with you, that momentum picks up, right? So you and your partner could be very powerful energetically, right? Very much aligned, and maybe you are, you know, connecting with each other in this lifetime to build your dreams, right? To make your wishes happen, to, you know, explore your passions. So that's what it's saying is, you know, be transparent with your partner, you know, and be passionate and share what it is that, and of course this is, you know, being with a partner that is healthy for you, someone that, you know, you enjoy the relationship, right? Because I am getting that with the king energy. Okay. With this next milestone, yeah, and with the King of Cups, you know, there's king energy here. There's very loving energy here. So just receive what resonates, release what doesn't with that. Okay? Okay, one more. And then there's another thing that says you decide where to eat. Okay, so maybe your partner's very indecisive about going out to eat or what meals, you know, you're creating. So this is saying kind of taking the leadership, and that's going to help relieve some stress or some frustrations maybe within your connection. Okay, so let's see for the energy. This is a mediumship deck, and I share this in the Aries messages, and I'm probably going to share this with every zodiac reading that comes through today. And it's like mediumship is really coming online for a lot of people. So make sure that if that is you, right, and you're developing your mediumship gifts and abilities, you know, that you're doing so in a aligned way, but also that you take the time to connect with someone who's experienced, that can teach you the basics and help you build that foundation, like energy discernment and grounding and clearing your energy. Again, someone who aligns with you, right? Because there will be others out there that don't, right? But taking the time, if that is a gift that you desire to develop, you know, I think there's a lot of support out there for you. And then once you have the foundations, you can navigate how, you know, however is best for you. But this is a deck about working with energy. So let's see. So for Sagittarius, is the best November. Okay, we have the power of empathy. Yeah, this is kind of the message kind of coming through with like the rooster and the peacock energy, right? Like you can see through people, you can see to their insecurities, right? You can see maybe their soul age or things like that. But yeah, you're choosing a path that is one that's of empathy and accepting people for who they are, where they're at on their journey, and their lessons here. So we have your ability to sense and feel the emotions of spirit as well as those here in the present. So being empathic enables you to deliver heart-centered messages, right? For those of you, again, it's speaking specifically to mediums here, but if you have heightened sense of empathic awareness, it can be overwhelming if it's ungrounded. So making sure, you know, that you are aware of like the energy that is your energy and the energy that is someone else. That's why I was like, steer clear of like energies that drain you, you know, because you could be taking on their energy here, right? And you don't want to take on someone else's energy. And in that respect, especially somebody who's kind of in that lower frequency space at this time. Also, if you've been tired, you know, overly emotional or anxious, again, make sure you're clearing, grounding, and balancing your energy. Grounded empathic mediums allow their emotional, heart-centered awareness to be just a tool for guiding the session between themselves, okay, and basically as a channel. Okay, being an empath means you feel other people's emotions as your own. But this unique ability also enables you to be aware of another's energy and thoughts, feelings, you know, it gives you a lot of information. And you're getting a lot of information here, Sagittarius. But with the High Priestess, it's like there's certain things that, you know, it's important you keep to yourself. you'll know with your own discernment. An easy technique for empathic grounding is to amplify the awareness of your auric energy, so you can expand it from your body to form a protective field. If you're feeling overextended empathically, use this deep breathing technique to slow down your vibrational energy or to reground yourself. Other ways to practice healthy empathic awareness is to practice meditation, yoga, and other energy healing modalities. But try to keep your overall spiritual energy grounded, as this will assist you with being empathically healthy. This is great too. Everyone is entitled to their emotions, so remind your inner empath of this. It's important to allow some space for yourself, okay, without taking in everyone's feelings, okay? So space, grounding your energy, protecting your energy is going to help November be a lot more fulfilling for you, right? Probably a lot less draining and a lot less confusing too. You know, that conscious breathing, your spiritual practices, you know, those are grounding points for you and ways that you can shift your energy and keep your natural frequency rather than taking on someone else's. Okay, but it also shares the, you know, the power of the gift of empathy, of understanding another's journey, right? Or having that information and being very responsible with it, you know, like, again, like somebody could be boasting about their relationship and how amazing it is and this, that, and the other. And then, you know, you receive information that that's not the case, right? Or that couple breaks up or something like that. There could be like some quick changes there. But this is you kind of being true and balanced and grounded and knowing what is your energy, what is someone else's energy, and making sure there's a healthy I'm hearing like shield of light between the two, right? So you're not taking on too much. All right, anything else? I think that's it, Sagittarius. So let me know what resonated with you. Release anything that doesn't resonate with you. Again, I'm not going to do an extended for the zodiacs for November, but I'll do that for other, you know, videos, other readings. This was really good. It seems like the theme is going to be leveling up in November, or preparing for the level up that's happening in December. So thank you so much for your presence. Again, release anything that doesn't align. It could be someone else's message, not yours. And take the best care of yourself, Sagittarius. I will see you soon.